The top of my to-do list. There is enough power in each of these everyday leaps of faith to change the world. So let's keep changing it. Kia ora koutou katoa. Prime Minister, thank you so much for joining us. We're very, very happy that you could be with us today. You know, in the same way that the events of 1893 were recorded for posterity, so today's historic event will be too, albeit with technological tools that they've probably never dreamed of. And we'd like to thank Auckland Libraries for taking on this task today. Just think, in 125 years, another generation of Aucklanders will be looking at us, although in what form I have no idea, and hopefully wondering how it ever was that there was a gender pay gap. Thank you so much, Auckland Libraries, for marking today. And they also have some really great events on at Tāmaki Pātaka Kōrero, the Auckland Central Library. Wahine Take Action is a free exhibition on now and running until November. And if you want to stay in town for a bit longer today, at 11 o'clock there will be a talk that the staff are giving in the library about how that exhibition came together. That's called The Exhibition Speaks. Also this evening, and at the library, and for any of you who are crafty, you know, as in making crafts, we're all crafty, there is a free crafting workshop at 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock at the library, and that's to make things to donate to needy people, so that's a wonderful kaupapa. Now, I'm delighted to hand the microphone over at this time to the Mayor of Tāmaki Makaurau. Would you please welcome Phill Goff to the stage.
Inga mana, inga reo, ira rangatirama, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa, kei nā mana whenua, nā whaia, tēnā koutou, nau mai, haere mai, whakatau mai. And welcome to this celebration of the day that 125 years ago, women in New Zealand became the first women in the world to win the right to vote. And what better way of celebrating it than having our Prime Minister here, our third woman Prime Minister, to mark this day. And if ever there was an example of women being able to do anything, it's our Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern. She's demonstrated that very ably. When women won the right to vote, that was not the destination. It was simply the start of a journey. But the first thing today is to pay tribute to those women all of those years ago who had the courage, the commitment and the resilience to fight for their rights. And it was interesting, 1 year after women won the right to vote in New Zealand, the first woman mayor in the British Empire, Elizabeth Yates, was elected in the township of Onehunga. But when you read the story of the misogyny that she had to put up with, you realise how hard the task was. We pay tribute to all of those women. Kate Shepherd, possibly the best known, but I want to mention some that are less well known. Ellen Melville, who was the first woman elected to this town hall in 1913. And she served for 33 years, and practically the whole of that time as the only voice for women on the Auckland City Council. Women may have won the right to vote in 1893, but it took 40 years for the first woman to be elected to Parliament, Elizabeth McCombs. 40 years. And again, it was a lonely existence fighting for the rights of women as one representative in a house that was otherwise entirely male. So to all of those people who laid the path, who did the hard work, we pay tribute to and we honour those women for what they achieved. Today, secondly, we should celebrate the achievements of women. And we need to look at the fact that the three top constitutional positions in this country are held by women. Of course, Jacinda Ardern, but also Sian Elias, who has been Chief Justice since 1999, and Dame Patsy Reddy. And that is a sign that our country is coming of age. We haven't yet got there. There is still only 35% of our Auckland councillors who are women, but there are 50% of the members of our local boards who are women, and that is the goal, the minimum goal that we should be aiming for. And I acknowledge the elected representatives who are here today. We also have to look at another factor. While we may be gradually winning the political battle, what about the business world? Of the top 100 companies, just over 22% of the board members only are women. 3% of the chairs are women. 3% of the CEOs and 7% of the chairs. That glass ceiling has still not been broken. So what we do today is we honour the past, we celebrate the current achievements, but we also look forward and say, let's complete this journey. Let's complete this journey towards gender equity and fairness in our community, and that's what should be the mark of Women's Suffragette Day, Women's Suffrage Day today. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.